India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval has made a major diplomatic breakthrough on the sidelines of the BRICS NSA meet. Now, Doval has proposed a solution to the current standoff between India and China over the Doklam issue. Doval, in all likelihood, will meet Chinese President Xi Jinping as well today. And remember, this is a huge move in order to ease tension between India and China at this point. It is a major platform for all the BRICS countries as well to discuss and connect on the cooperation in politics and security fields. Now, most importantly, let's understand that let's now go across to our political editor Aishwarya, who joins us on the phone line. Aishwarya, we'd like to understand from you, this indeed is an important move to ease the current tension between India and China, especially after China had ruled out all sorts of bilateral talk.
Well, absolutely, but then the Indian NSA was able to work his way through up the Chinese diplomacy, and he has been able to get a bilateral with his Chinese counterpart Yang Jiechi, and that too even prior to the BRICS NSA 2017 began, that is yesterday itself. And in that meeting, in that bilateral between the Indian NSA and then his Chinese counterpart, we are being told that yes, a solution was kept on the table, and in that solution it was very categorically said that India is in agreement to withdraw its troops from the Doklam area, but for that to happen, China would have to move back the proposed development of a road which is disturbing the tripartite agreement to back to a distance of 250 meters, and that is something which was not in principally agreed by the Chinese counterpart. Chinese are in agreement with 100-meter backdrop of their proposed road, but that was not acceptable to the Indian side, and also simultaneously to the Bhutanese side, which has been conveyed to the Indian NSA, and thus India wants China to go back on the construction of a proposed road by 250 meters, which will not disturb the present and then the status quo, which was prevailing in that area for last so many decades, will continue to happen. So that is the proposed solution for the Doklam standoff, which has been proposed by the Indian NSA to his Chinese counterpart. India wants a peace. India has stated that in the bilateral as well, and during the different meetings as well. This is happening when the Indian NSA is also expected to meet the Chinese President Xi Jinping today later in the day.
But Aishwarya, Ajit Doval is also likely to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping today. What are the chances of them coming to an agreement of sorts, considering the difference that both of them stand on their opinion as of now?
Well, the meeting between Ajit Doval and the Chinese president is going to be a social meeting. We are not being told that it's going to be a bilateral of any sort. It is going to be because the Indian NSA is in Beijing. He is going to be calling upon the Chinese president, who's meeting the other NSAs of the BRICS countries as well. So the important was the bilateral, which has already taken place between the Indian NSA and then its Chinese counterpart Yang Jiechi. And in that bilateral, the Indian NSA has conveyed that if China wants that India should withdraw completely from that area, India is in agreement to withdraw, but then status quo should be maintained. No further development, no further construction should happen, which will disturb the tripartite agreement between India, China, and Bhutan. Thus, the same has been conveyed to the Chinese counterpart yesterday.
Right, Aishwarya. Many thanks for joining us with those details.